Unique New York. Unique New York. What do they do with their voice when they go like?
Doesn't that help them hold a note? Isn't that what they do?
Oh, okay. It's a singing thing. Okay.
Yeah, it's like me.
Yeah.
Was that just a good singer. Was that just your ruse to get me to sing?
No. Yes.
Oh, look at that matching. See, this is the one thing we can never do this with Ben's on the show because he puts pens in his. Well, speaking of Ben, Ben's not here. It's the two of us, Sam. It's the two of us.
Yeah.
If you're listening to Monday's show, you'll know that Ben had to step away. I'm recording in case you don't know.
I know. This is a song.
So anyway. Ben had to step away for personal reasons. Midway through Monday's episode, we record these videos at the same time. Therefore, he's not with us. So it's just the two of us. There we go. Thank you, Sam. As Sam brilliantly connected quietly off the mic, our Monday show is minimalist. Ben's not here, therefore this is much more minimal than normal.
Yep.
It's a tenuous connection, but you know what? We'll run with that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm happy to run with that.
Cool. We're here to do Lucky Dip. We do this every single Thursday night where we just plunge our hands into some kind of receptacle. Mine is a little bin. What have you got?
I have this. I have a Maleficent bowl. Because I don't know why. I bought it when I was overseas.
This is why we have you on the team at Good Movie Monday, because you pretty much tie everything in your life to movies.
I do. I do actually. And for so long, there might be someone out there who actually needs to hear this right now. For so long, I thought I was so childish for that. Like, I was so childish for like buying something that had a movie thing on it. But who cares?
But then you found your people and they invited you to be part of the team.
Exactly. My soul tribe.
Yeah, and you're wearing a Hocus Pocus top right now, so bam.
Yeah.
I need to do that.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
For years and years, I was known as the guy that's constantly wearing a movie t-shirt. I'd wear a jacket with a movie t-shirt underneath. And I think for the last 12 months at least, I've just been wearing plain t-shirts underneath. I need to get back into it. Lord knows I've got like at least 50 of the fucking things. So yeah.
You probably have some great ones too.
I do have some doozies for sure.
Yeah.
You have to go back and look at the archives to see which ones I've got.
All the volume 2s.
That's right.
Sequels and
mm-hmm. You know it. My most recent acquisition was the Child's Play 2 t-shirt, so you're on the money.
Nice.
All right, should we just get into business here? Do you want to go first? Definitely. Actually, I like it when you lead the way.
Sure.
And for people that are watching that haven't seen one of these before, you might have stumbled across. Chloe's going to love the fact that I just said Acronis because she hashtags Acronis. That is going to trip me up for the rest of my life. And for those that have stumbled upon our videos, we just, as I said, talk about random movies we pluck from a jar, and we never really stop to talk about the movies themselves. We tend to tangent. What do you got?
I have to look this up. I don't want to. But I think I know which one it is. But I watched, because I was literally gonna say when you were talking, I was gonna say I tend to like write them down and put them in straight away.
Yeah. Right.
And so I do remember this now. It's called The Privilege. Can't really see him around.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Privilege, and it's actually a German film, so it's an international film. And wow, I have to try and remember it now. It's I remember it was pretty good, but I'm trying to, I mean, I've got it up, but I'm trying to remember like what it was actually like to do with, because I remember it had like it's kind of like a teen film, so and it came out very recently this year. but it's a teen film. It's supernatural, but it's like witches and like cult. It's like a cult type vibe. But I can't remember the end, and that's the horrible thing about me bringing up this film, because I can't even remember the end of it. I feel like it's one of those endings that actually it like it doesn't end. You know, those horror films where they go and you think it concludes, like they've actually defeated the supernatural thing, and then they have that little bit at the end where they're like, but it's not over. But yeah, I think it was one of those films. German language, so obviously I watched it with the subtitles. Yeah, oh my god, I watched
cool.
it
well,
so long ago, but yeah, I mean, I'll probably watch it again, to be honest, because I can't really remember. But I remember it wasn't too bad. I remember it not being too bad. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So maybe we can apply the Wayne's World.
Yeah.
Because yes, Lucky Dip interrupt us. We had to sort of stop there to address some things, and we're back. We are back.
Yep, we're back.
All right.
New and improved.
It's my turn. It's my turn.
Yeah.
I've got a massive full tub of stuff here. Alrighty, what have we got? And I've pulled one of my own. I thought I'd pull one of Ben's out then, but no, The Way, which I actually referenced this on the show on Monday. It's the one that Emilio Estevez directed with his dad, Martin Sheen.
Yeah. What's the chances?
I know. This seems to happen every week, where we just coincidentally pull something out of the container that was related to the show.
Exactly.
There are literally hundreds and hundreds of things in there, if you can see there.
Yeah.
And anyway, The Way, it's a great one. This is the movie that is set on the. I'll probably get this wrong. It's not the El Camino Trail. It's the. Do you want to look it up? It's a trail in Spain.
I've got it here. El Camino de Santiago.
Yes. So good. I'm glad I got it right. And it's essentially it is about a father, an elderly father, Martin Sheen, who learns that his son has passed away, and his son had passed away doing this pilgrimage, this El Camino pilgrimage. And so I guess in order to come to terms with it and how to grieve and discover who his son was, because they were kind of estranged, he goes on the pilgrimage himself. So this is an old man that's very corporate, in his mindset and in his way of life. So he's not used to the outdoors and doing these sort of things. And he goes into a camping store, buys all the equipment he thinks he needs, and embarks on this massive pilgrimage. And the movie is, like I said on the show, a walk and talk. It's all about him meeting people as he goes. This is a huge walk. This is one of those across-country type of walks,
Yeah.
I guess the equivalent would be maybe Melbourne to Canberra, that kind of walk.
Oh, right? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe even longer. And so anyway, and James Nesbitt's in it. There's some other great actors in there I can't recall off the top of my head. And what I love, it's such a beautiful film. It's very basic, but it captures the scenery beautifully. And I love, there's these really beautiful haunting moments that as he's walking, he gets glimpses of his son. So you see like Emilio in the background, or as he's walking past someone, that face is his son's, and it's just he's imagining the experiences that his son might have had, and the whole story arc of who he is at the beginning and who he is at the end is just beautiful.
Yeah, that's so good. I've watched I don't know if you've seen, I think it's on ABC. They've got actual celebrities, British celebrities, doing pilgrimages through different parts of Europe, and it's almost exactly how you described it, except obviously it's reality. But these people kind of come together and they walk these tracks, and they have like these epiphanies, and they have these great, like, amazing realizations and things like that. So this kind of film, like, would be really interesting to watch, to see that kind of thing, but in a fictional way.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. So I feel like I do feel like watching The Way again now, so I may do that over the weekend.
Yeah.
Would you like to dive in next? We may as well do two each now that
sure.
because Ben's not with us. We'll just
we
squeeze
got
two in.
some time. Let's see. Oh gosh. Oh, what is it? Oh, I do remember this one. Promising Young Women. Or Woman. Oh my
Yes.
God.
Now, is it Charlize Theron? Is that this one? No.
No. Oh gosh, what's
Carey Mulligan?
No, yes, thank you. Carey Mulligan. Yeah, I actually was really, really happy with this film. I kind of went into it not thinking much of it, but I was really happy with it. I think because, it's one of those films that you really relate to, especially because she's the main character. But as a female, you always want to try and relate to someone, and being a female character that she's kind of she's not apologetic in the way that she is. And I loved that about the character completely. And
I've not seen it. I know of it. I know the cover well. It's sort of got her face with like lips. The title's written in lipstick or something on the cover.
Yeah. She Bob Burnham's in it as well.
Mm-hmm.
And basically she's, I don't know, it's kind of like one of those films where she just gets kind of thrown into these situations, but she's she doesn't hate. It's very psychological in its storyline. But anyway, she goes to clubs and she pretends to be drunk to lure in men that are going to take advantage of her. Right. And then she kind of teaches them a lesson by all of a sudden not being drunk and being like, what are you doing?
That's awesome. I love that. I love that. No, that right there is like something that appeals to me. So I'll add that to my list for sure.
No, it's a really good film.
Awesome. All right, last one for the video. What have we got here? Oh Jesus, Mr. Deeds, Adam Sandler.
Oh, Mr. Deeds.
Mr. Deeds. This is look, it's I don't like the term
classic.
Guilty pleasure. A lot of people would probably call it a guilty pleasure. I just think it's a pleasure. I think it's it's such a nice film. It's got a real good feel to it. It's it's cozy. Like, it's a hard one to explain. It's not quite the same as every other Adam Sandler film. It does have a very sort of small town. Yeah, and I guess nice is the only way I can describe it. But John Turturro is in it. He plays... Well, Mr. Deeds is about a guy that inherits wealth. And it's pretty much, he lives in a small town, but he doesn't want the wealth. Like, he's wealthy enough because of the friends and all that he's got. But he essentially, it's a remake, I think, of Mr. Deeds Goes to Town, or Mr. Deeds Goes to Washington, or one of those. Yeah.
Who was in that?
Was that wasn't Cary Grant or something like that? May as well look it up.
I was thinking. Oh no, it's not anyone that I thought. Okay.
Actually, no, because there's Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, which is the James Stewart one.
I was thinking James Stewart.
Yeah.
No, you're right. Yeah, no, it is a different one. Oh, okay. Yeah. I haven't seen Mr. Deeds Goes to.
It's got the silly stuff, like, your Steve Buscemi plays, I think, Crazy Eyes in this one, and John Turturro with his foot fetish and very sneaky.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But at the same time, like, the Adam Sandler character is very, nice, and I think is it Winona Ryder is the love interest in this one, I think.
Oh yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Got that.
Wow, it has been a while since I've seen it, to be honest.
It's got a lot of moments that just tickle me. Like, they're not particularly funny to anyone else, but to me they are.
Yeah.
He gives, like, the little old man a piggyback across the road, and the guy just says, "Thanks for the lift, Deeds." And that, for some reason, that tickles me every time. Oh, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
But anyhow, cool. Well, there you go, Mr. Deeds. That's a nice one to finish it on.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks so much, Sam. Because not only we doing this together without the support of Ben, you helped carry the rest of Monday's show along without him as well, and I really appreciate that. I really do.
That's all right.
Good fun, and you're gonna be joining us on this coming Monday's show at the desk in person. And I cannot wait. Exactly. Our guest on that show is Alex Proyas, director of The Crow and Dark City, and it's going to be a good show.
Dark City.
Yeah,
Excited.
cool. So I will see you then. Can't wait.
Awesome.